What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Tarun's Thoughts. My name's Tarun Shetty. These are my thoughts. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Wednesday. I just got back from a doctor's appointment / coffee run, baby. Blue Bottle coffee. They don't have them in Florida, so whenever I come to LA, I always pick it up. They're super overpriced. I think this was like $7. I'm not even joking. Like, it's like the price of gas out here. But hey, you know what? It's worth it. No, but I hope you guys are having a great week. I went to Flappers, that I would tell you about last night. I went to Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank. My buddy was performing, Darren Carter, and also on the show was this guy named Craig Robinson. Craig Robinson is, I think he's from The Office. He's been in a bunch of shit. He's like this fat black dude, but I heard he's super nice, and he's actually very funny. And he plays like a piano on stage. Another guy in the show was this guy named Eric Griffith, I don't know. I came up with him in LA. He was here, you know, before he had any TV credits. Now, you know, he's doing pretty well. But what was interesting for me, like when I was there, I'm sitting there, I wasn't even on the show, and I was like, you know, when I go and perform in Florida, I really do feel like sometimes I'm the best person on that show, which is a bad thing. Like, you should never be the best person on the show. You know, if you are, then, you know, you're absolutely, you know, crushing it. But in Florida, I'm the best because I'm just the most experienced, right? I was in that room yesterday, you know, with Craig Robinson, Darren, Eric, and these guys are like murderers on stage. And I was like, I felt small, and I was like, why do I feel insecure about this? And it's funny, like, that's how our mentality, like, it's such a mental thing for me, like the fortitude. Like, as long as I've been doing comedy, which is like 24, 25 years, I still feel like that. Like, I don't belong here. Like, what am I doing? And I remember reading about Kelsey Grammer in some interview, and he was like, he suffers from imposter syndrome, and he was like, you know, Kelsey Grammer, Frasier, probably one of the most iconic sitcoms of all time. And he was like, I don't think I deserve this money and the accolades. And he's an amazing actor, probably the best, one of the best of that generation. And I think Seinfeld, I heard say this, imposter syndrome. I think thoughts, these like insecurity, especially in artistry, they're there on your way up, the peak on your way down. Like, it never stops. So then I was like, man, I just gotta snap out of this somehow. And you know, a few days ago, I went to my friend's house, and it's this really nice house I went to. And I was thinking when I left, and I was like, what is it that I do so well that I can command this type of money? I know what that is. I'm not going to say it publicly here, but I do know what that is. And I was like, as long as I'm aware that I have these dumb thoughts, and I think we all do, right? We always have these big stupid thoughts that plague us, that are wired into us for some reason from evolution. As long as I can be aware of that, I'll be okay. Then I can just kind of neutralize it and, you know, just keep going forward. But man, I felt so worthless yesterday. I was like, man, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? And I think that's why I have such a roadblock coming back to LA. It's probably why I don't like going to the Comedy Store and stuff, because I just feel like I don't belong there. You know, like, why am I here in this club with people who are younger than me, you know, on covers of magazines? Like, it's such a mental thing. And, you know, it's why they say it's a young man's game, or young woman's game, because you have that almost self-delusion, confidence, which kind of just barrels you through gates. But when you get older, you start to get more, you know, realistic. You've gotten the shit kicked out of you, you know, a few times, probably a dozen, 100 times. And, you know, now you're like, man, am I really that good? Maybe people can see something that I don't see. And that's when you gotta, you know, check yourself and be like, no way. So that's something I wanted to share. I don't know what this vlog has become, just me talking about my insecurities. Maybe I should talk about the news. What's happening in the news today? I don't even know, because I don't read the news. So look it up on Google for yourself. Hope you guys have a great week. Talk soon. Take care.